an acronym called the Dr. C Bravado. So in this CTG, the upper grid is the fetal heart rate and the lower grid will be the uterine contractions. Dr. C Bravado, DR means defined risk, which is not applicable since there's no given data about the patient. C will be contractions, which showed that there are 7 contractions in 10 minutes. The baseline is 0 and 7 contractions each at 100 millimeters mercury, so it totals into 700 Montevideo units. Next will be the baseline rate. The baseline rate is the average heart rate of fetus within 10-minute window. In this CTG, the fetal heart rate is 190 beats per minute, which is considered tachycardia because the normal range for this one is 110 to 160 beats per minute. Next one will be the variability. This racing has less than 5 beats deviation, so the variability is considered as minimal. Next will be accelerations. There is no accelerations in this CTG. Next will be the decelerations. There's one over here. And as you can see, it started together with the contraction and also recovered when the contraction stopped. It is considered as early deceleration. And lastly is the overall impression. The overall impression, and this is category 2, which is considered as not part of category 1 and not part of category 3. And also from the FIGO classification, it's considered as suspicious CTG. So for this second CTG, we're still going to use the acronym Dr. C Bravado. There's no defined risk since we do not have any data about the patient. Next will be the contractions. For this CTG, there are 4 contractions in 10 minutes. The baseline of the contractions is 5. So subtract the baseline from the peak plus all the contractions in Montevideo units, you'll get 315 Montevideo units. Next is your baseline rate. Baseline rate for this CTG is 170 beats per minute, which is also considered as tachycardia. For the variability, as you can see, it's also less than 5 beats deviation, and it's also considered as minimal variability. Next is accelerations. Well, there's no accelerations in this CTG. Next is the decelerations. As you can see, the decelerations starts at the peak of each contraction, which is called late decelerations. For the overall impression, this is categorized as category 2, and for the FIGO classification, it's considered as pathological.